Ahmadiyya Norden! Khuddamul Ahmadiyya Norden! Nare Takbir!
Hai bada mast bada आशा में अहमदियत है बादा मस्त बादा.
Hundreds of young sportsmen gather in the city of Malmö, Sweden, to strengthen brotherhood and communion with Allah by participating in a sports tournament. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association of Men in Sweden, called Khuddam al-Ahmadiyya, arranged a 2-day Nordic Sports Tournament from 31st of March to 1st of April 2018 in Malmö, Sweden. The event attracted hundreds of members from across the Nordic countries, including Denmark, Finland, Norway and Sweden. Sportsmen from all over Sweden started pouring in to Mahmud Mosque, Malmö, already on Thursday, 2 days before the event. And the guests from other countries came on Friday, the 30th of March. The 2-day sports event was inaugurated with the recitation of the Holy Quran, followed by the members taking the pledge, led by the national president of Khuddam al-Ahmadiyya Sweden, Rizwan Salim Sahib. After which the missionary in charge Sweden, Agha Yahya Khan Sahib, addressed the audience about the importance of sports and physical fitness in the life of an Ahmadiyya member. The tournament had the team sports of cricket, volleyball and football, along with badminton doubles and relay race.
Teams from Denmark, teams from Finland and Norway are here, and our teams from Sweden are participating as well. So, these are 4 countries in the tournament. We have cricket, volleyball, football, badminton, and finally, we have relay race, so that as many as possible Khuddam could take part in the sports.
The teams of football and cricket were divided into 2 pools, where Norway and Sweden had 2 teams, each in 1 pool. Denmark and Finland, however, had 1 team representing each country in separate pools.
In this tournament we have divided the teams, all the teams in the 2 groups. And first we have done the league matches. In the football it was the league matches, then the direct final, the 2 teams qualify for the final. And the cricket, it was also league matches, and the teams from the both pools who win the match play the final. And the volleyball, we have now the knockout system is going on, as you can see in the camera.
Due to extreme cold weather, the cricket matches were conducted indoor in the Uxjevång Sports Hall on the first day. However, the football matches were played in the nearby artificial turf football ground.
We have been communicating with Sadr Sahib for the last 3 months about the tournament, about the organization. Because our weather conditions limit outdoor games, I stuck indoor for about 6 months because of snow, so we have started practicing indoor games. Inshallah, we expect our teams will perform well in cricket and badminton.
The tournament started with the first cricket match between Pool B teams Sweden A and Denmark, which Denmark won by chasing the target of 34 runs.
My name is Aziz Ahmed Fazi, and I'm playing from Denmark, and I'm the captain of Denmark team. We play according to our strategy. What we won, actually I won the toss, so I elected to bowl first. I had a plan to finish in like 4 hours, not to go with on the 5th hour. So, but it went on because other team, they played really well. In Denmark, we practice in indoor, so that was the plus point for us. We have to work hard because I see the other teams, they are also really well. So as long as we are working hard, so I hope my team, they can do well in the future matches also.
The second cricket match was played between Pool A teams Sweden B and Norway A, which Norway A won by chasing the target of 31 runs. The next match of the series was played between Pool A teams Finland and Sweden B. Finland decided to bat first and gave the target of 42 runs for Sweden B to chase, and finally was Finland declared as the winner with 7 runs.
My name is Rosa Rahman, and I'm basically from Pakistan, but right now I'm living in Finland. I was the skipper of the Finnish team, so now I'm very motivated that we were going to win this tournament. The Swedish team was very easy team, I guess, because they don't have any batsmen indeed. It's a very fast game. If you take singles on every ball, then you're going to win the match, and that's what we did. After the end of the 4th over, we were taking only singles, and we didn't hit so many boundaries. We have a very good team, and we have seen the Norway is also a very competitive team. and we have a next match with Norway, so it will be a very good match. So if we were going to win this match, then we are very sure that we will win the finals. So.
The next match of Pool A was played between Norway A and Sweden B, which Norway A successfully won.
My name is Khizr Ahmed, and I'm representing Norway in this Nordic Sports Tournament as the cricket captain. Well, it's so far so good. We have played 2 games and we won 2. But the competition is getting tougher now, so we have a lot tougher challenges coming up. But so far everything's been great, the hospitality has been great, so all the boys are enjoying it really well. Our first game was against Sweden, second team, and our second game was against Finland, who actually look quite good in this tournament, so I'm thinking we're going to be meeting them again soon. Our batting is quite good, we have a really good depth in our batting, but I think we can do with more economical overs in terms of bowling. I think we might be adding another bowler to the team just to balance the team.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah, bada maza aaya.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. We came from far and all our Khuddam performed well. We couldn't play the final. There was a little communication gap. There was a little disappointment. We should have won the first match that we could have, but a few of our players weren't fit. Next year we'll do better, inshallah.
Next year jo achhi tayari karke aayenge.
Although cricket teams from all the countries played really well, the final was the most spectacular cricket match of the day, played between Denmark and Norway A.
Just had a toss now for the final of the cricket for the Nordic Sports Tournament, and Norway won the toss, and we've decided that we'll be batting, and it's an 8-over match, so I'm hoping for a great contest.
We have lost the toss, but we wanted to bowl first. So if we won, so we are going to elect the ball first. So we have a plan and strategy, so let's see how we can implement those strategy in the final.
Both the teams showed their best to win the trophy. Norway A decided to bat first and scored 60 runs in 8 overs. While chasing the target of 61 runs, Denmark had a marvelous start of the inning, where they scored 45 runs at a loss of 2 wickets in 5 overs, in comparison to Norway A, which scored only 30 runs with 2 wickets in 5 overs. Denmark almost took the match until the last over, which turned it all upside down, and Norway A won the cricket championship with a very close difference of 2 runs.
I think it was one of the matches of the tournament, if I'm not wrong. It was a really thrilling match with a huge crowd that was coming to support both teams, so it was really good.
We didn't thought that we can qualify for the finals, and congratulations to Norway team.
I'm glad that we won, but credit goes to Denmark as well for performing really well in the final. 3 bowlers that did really well. At one time, the run score was lower than the balls required. We had lost it, to be honest, two overs before the game finished. But they bowled really, really well. We're really passionate. So I think this game goes to them, these guys.
It's very nice arrangement and very nice competitive environment. So we are really enjoying here. We are participating in cricket, football, and volleyball. So young people, they always come and with the emotions, and they play with the emotions. So that's very important, and it gives opportunity to meet people from different countries.
While the spectators enjoyed indoor cricket in the sports hall, football enthusiasts were watching the football tournament in the freezing weathers in the outdoors. The football teams were also divided into 2 pools. The first match was played between Norway B and Finland, in which Norway B had a 4-1 win.
My name is Safir Dar. I'm representing Norway. I'm the captain of the football team of the B team. It feels great, of course. We had to put in a lot of effort to win this game. We're normally used to play futsal or indoor football, so this was really a great challenge, but we overcame it. But it was great to finally win the match as well. We haven't played against Finland before, so we had really no expectations. So we gave everything we had, and they were okay, they were good. The next match is against the Sweden A team, their first team. So we're in the group with Finland and the Sweden A. So I think it will be a lot tougher, but we'll give everything and we'll see what happens.
The next pool match was played between Sweden B against Denmark and won by Denmark by 2-3.
My name is Mashoud and I'm representing Denmark. I'm the captain of the team. It's incredible. The boys did a great job. Actually, we haven't played together before, so it was for the first time, but the boys did really good. Of course, when you meet other teams from another country as well, it's always a pleasure, especially to win, but to meet other Khuddams and play against them, and the atmosphere, especially during the match, was incredible. Everyone was paying special attention to the referee, and we're playing decent. Of course, when we do not know the players, we can't just do a tactic against them, but we have our own tactics, so let's see what happens next time.
Next played Sweden A 2 consecutive matches, one against Norway B for a 6-0 win and against Finland for an 8-0 win.
My name is Bilal Iqbal and I play for Sweden A. The first game we played against Norway, and then the other one we played against Finland. We won both, so we'll see who will play in the final. They were competitive, all teams play well, but we managed to get a win. We had a strong back and midfield, and forward were okay. We scored goals because of our strong back and defense. We will try to play as a team, pass the ball and hold the ball, and then press forward and try to get a goal.
Norway A was the other team to qualify for the final by winning against Sweden B with 7-0 and Denmark with 4-1. As the chilly winds blew stronger, the time for an energetic final came close. Sweden A versus Norway A was the final match of the football tournament everybody was waiting for. The match started with an apparent passion from both the teams, but Norway A soon took the attacking position with higher ball possession. However, the match continued with constant thrill and interest of spectators. And then came a point where Sweden A got a penalty against Norway A. That single penalty turned out to be the game changer for everyone. And finally, Sweden A got a home win with 1-0 against Norway A.
I'm Bilal Iqbal, captain for the Sweden A team.
And my name is Mubashir Jafri and I'm a captain for the Norway team.
It's a happy moment because it was a game. It was not that difference between the teams, It was close. Both teams played very well. It was a tough match. Both teams.
Well, I feel quite the same, and it was a really good game. It was a tight game. The differential was a penalty kick, so it was very even. But I want to congratulate Sweden in this tournament, and it was really great. Alhamdulillah, we had a really good game as well, the whole tournament as well. So shukran lillah, and thank you for us inviting us as well.
Thank you for coming as well.
Alright, jazakumullah for being with us. Okay, so.
The first day ended with Missionary Stockholm Kashif Mahmoud Virk Sahib presiding an open discussion forum among all the participants of the events. The second day of the tournament started with badminton doubles played between multiple teams taking part from all the countries.
My name is Wasim Ahmed and I'm playing for Norway Team 1. My name is Tahid Ahmed Sayed and I'm also playing for Norway. Our semi-final was with Sweden. It was good, a bit easy.
Two Norwegian teams, Team 1 and Team 2, qualified for the final, where Norwegian Team 1 won the badminton tournament.
Final, you could say. That because we were playing against Norway's other team. So we had an understanding of how the other team would play. So it was a bit easy. But it was difficult at the same time because we had a pressure to win against our own team. It was good. It wasn't our achievement. It was basically Norway's prayers. And we were blessed by Allah. I have come for the first time to the tournament. It felt very good. So much happened during such a short period. I could just thank you. Organizers did a great job, especially the situation with weather yesterday. It was extremely cold yesterday and your decision to play cricket indoor was great. Allah had created the weather, so we can't do much really. It was all very good. We enjoyed very much. Still enjoying. Soon we'll be playing volleyball matches played, and you'll see.
Volleyball was the second sport scheduled for the day, where all the matches were played on a knockout basis. The first match was played between Finland and Sweden A, in which Finland had an easy win by 15-4 against Sweden A.
My name is Frid Ahmed. I am from Turku, Finland, and we came here for this Nordic 2018 tournament for all 4 countries. Yeah, well, it was easy. We were not expecting to win like this, but alhamdulillah, we won. Team played very well. Our served very well, so we got many points on the serve, so that's why we won. We were expecting a better game because they had a good voice, but it can happen in the game because it's like a small number of, like the game was quite short, so you have to be prepared. So a bit more improvement is required so that we can tackle with the bigger teams. We are hopeful because we want to win at least some game, and our team is quite good and quite in shape, so we hope that we will win.
The next match of the knockout was played between Sweden B and Denmark B, which Denmark B won by 15-11.
My name is Talha Majoga and I'm captain of Denmark's volleyball team. And we just had a match with Sweden. It was the second match of today. They gave us hard time in the beginning. In the beginning it was 4-0. They got 4 points and we have got 0. And then we changed some players and it worked. You know, till the point 10-10 we were all level, and then suddenly game changed and we won by 3 points. We lost our final in the cricket, and now we're working hard to win this trophy.
Next was an easy win by Norway A, which knocked out Sweden C with a 15-2 win.
My name is Tariq Shah. I'm from MKA Khuddam, Norway. I'm a captain of the volleyball Norwegian team. We played against Sweden 3, I think. The match was score was 15-3, I think. It was a very easy match, I will say that. But I hope in future matches we get more tough competition. It's too early, so it's knockout round. Everything can happen in the next match. I think my team played very well. All the boys have the maximum focus on the match, so I think it will be much more difficult the next match, because the further you play, the more difficult players you will meet. This match, I think we have to work more about team play, because it was very good individual plays, but we have to play like a team. Inshallah, our goal is come to at least a final. If you first are in the final, we have to go for win. So I think we will go for win the tournament.
Last match of the knockout was another easy win by a Norwegian team, Norway B, against Denmark with 15-2.
My name is Mubashir Jafri and I'm a captain for the volleyball team for Norway, the team 2. I think we played really well. It was our first match and we're looking forward to the next matches. We're well coordinated and we play well together. I think it was an easy match for us. I think they also had a good couple of chances, so I wish them well the next game. I think it's a lot of good teams here, but I think our stream is also strong. I think we just need to be more coordinated and play together as a team and more clear communication. And inshallah, if we really put our will into it, we can get further than we wish.
And so were the teams Denmark, Norway A, Finland and Norway B qualified for the semi-finals. The first semi-final was played between Denmark B and Norway A, which Norway A won by 15-10. The other semi-final was between Finland and Norway B, which Norway B won by 15-8. Volleyball was the other sport where the final was played between the 2 Norwegian teams. And so was Norway the winner of another sport yet again. The final played between Norway A and Norway B was apparently the most thrilling volleyball match of the tournament. And finally, Norway A won by a score of 25-23 and was declared as the champions of the volleyball tournament.
My name is Tariq Shah. I'm from Norway first team, captain. We had a very good final. This was a match between 2 Norwegian teams, Norway A and Norway B. We had the opportunity to show the Nordic Ahmadiyya brothers that Norway can compete 2 teams in the finals.
My name is Ataul Wadoud. I'm the vice captain of the B team. Alhamdulillah, it was a very great performance by both teams. In the beginning, we started realizing the weaknesses, so we were using our strengths against the weaknesses. But I think they shaped up in the middle of having a timeout. So and they played very tactical, So, but Alhamdulillah, it was all about strength, willpower. For us, we're all brothers at the end of the day. So, Alhamdulillah, it's whether they win or we don't win, it's a blessing.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Majlis Khuddam in Sweden on this occasion, because this is the first Nordic tournament being held here in Sweden. We have very sporty Khuddams in Norway, so they're participating in all the games. We have 2 teams in football, 2 teams in badminton, volleyball and cricket. So I'm pretty confident. So far it's going pretty well as well. So inshallah, by God's grace and will, we will compete very well and maybe hopefully win most of the games.
Last sport of the event was a 4x1 relay race, which one team from each country took part in. Although the race started with a very close competition, eventually the Swedish team won the race with an enormous lead.
Hamza Hayat, Ibrahim, and last name Ibrahim, Hussein, and Bilal Khan.
And you yourself?
Me, my name is Izvan Elahi. We have 2 good youngsters and 2 seniors. It was a good competition. It was purely a team effort. Everybody in our team ran as fast as they could, and mashallah, by the grace of Allah, we won the competition.
Alhamdulillah. We were training individually, but when we came up here, we knew what every person should do. We had our roles, and we did as much as we could.
It was a tough competition from the word go until the end. It was a very tough competition.
And somebody asked us that you didn't actually run backwards this time, so what was that about?
A couple of years ago in Scandinavia, it was a tough competition against Norway, and it was the same finish like this, but that time we finished the goal by running backwards. So next time we will crawl or do anything else, so we find a new solution for that.
Behind the success of such a great event for Khuddam Ahmadiyya Sweden to host the Nordic Sports Tournament, there were many different departments working hard day and night. The delicious food served to the participants is one of the key ingredients of any event.
Our work actually started from the lunch on Friday, and we expect that in the final session there will be a lot of locals. So around 300 Khuddam, Atfal and Ansar will participate inshallah.
Our
team is divided into 3 sub-teams and about 9 Khuddam in one team. So around 27 Khuddam in total are working at a time for one meal.
This is
our first experience and we have figured many mistakes that we did. And we got to feel how big events are handled. And we will inshallah try to make it better in the future.
As a first-time organized event, there were many challenges, including accommodation and vakar amal.
We have a team of 6 Khuddam. We have to clean the prayer hall, then keeping the washrooms clean, and dining hall. And Masroor hall is also kept clean. We have divided the Khuddam in morning and evening shifts. We have divided accommodation in 2 parts. Our one team is for registration desk and another team is for khidmat khalq. Around 130 Khuddam and their officials that came with the teams. We arranged accommodation for them. We have Masroor Hall here, which we divide into various zones and allotted separate zones to every country.
The 2-day event had finally come to its end with a closing ceremony presided by the acting national president of Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, Sweden, Nasir Ahmed Wasim Sahib. Nazim Ala, the head organizer of the tournament, Izvan Elahi Sahib, presented a detailed report on the preparation and organization of the tournament.
We worked with different departments. The departments we had a accommodation team where we had a different responsible who had a team under himself. Then we prepared for vakar amal and stage sets. Then we had cooking, ziyafat, we have nizafat, and we have the card printing, we had reception, we had khidmat khalq, we had transport, we had teams. And the first thing for us was to find a specific location where we could play cricket outdoors, we could play football outdoors, and we could play badminton and volleyball indoors. Definitely we had some issues with the weather. The weather was stormy, and the city council said you can't even conduct the football and cricket outdoors. So it's been a mixed feeling, but now when everything is going well, it's a wonderful feeling. But inshallah, for the next time, we have learned from this experience. We will discuss afterwards and make a red book, and we will come back next time, inshallah, a little bit better.
The prizes were distributed amongst the winning players of every sport by acting national president of Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Sweden. The national president of Khuddam al-Ahmadiyya Sweden expressed his gratitude towards all the participating countries and the whole team of organizers. The ceremony was concluded with the concluding address of the acting national president of Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Sweden, followed by silent prayer. MKA International, Sweden Studios.
Khuddam Ahmadiyya, Khuddam Ahmadiyya.